Hey guys, this is Imperial 40K here. Today I'm going to be doing a tactics video on the core of a Space Marine army, which is the tactical squad, where most most Space Marines really come from, is from a tactical squad. So I thought I'd cover this first, very basic squad. I think I'm going to cover this squad first, and then I'll work my way through all the squads of the Battle Force. So then we'll go the Assault Marines next, maybe. Scouts, Rhino, and yeah, we'll work from there. After I take up all the Battle Force squads, I'll start to work on stuff like the Captain down there, and work on the Terminators and the Predator and all that. But today, let's do the Tactical Marines. Okay, so first up, you need 10. Got any less than 10, it limits you. They're not very tactical. The point of a tactical squad, it can adapt to any situation. If you don't have 10, you don't get certain weapons that can help you adapt to any situation. So if you don't have 10, go get 10. Until then, so if you've got 10, keep watching. But if you don't, you should probably go get 10 Marines before you keep watching this video. So as you can see here, it's 90 points, 10 guys 170 points. The main thing you got to look for here is, I don't think I can get focus. No. Okay. So what it says pretty much here is it says you can get, if the squad number's 10, one man can have a flamer, melt gun, or plasma gun. The flamer is free. You should get that if you're versing infantry. Oh, well, just you really just got to sort out. If you got two guys who can choose, one can have a flamer, one cannot. If the squad number's 10, another Space Marine can have a heavy weapon. A heavy bolter, a multimeter, and a missile launcher are free. Plasma cannon and las cannon cost 5-10 points, so very cheap still. So, you're going to definitely want to take advantage of that. This squad here is just completely free. You've got a rocket launcher and a flamer. 2 free weapons, still 170. This squad here, this is a bit of a bits squad, I kind of just put it together. Came the combat squad from the Battle Force, and I just added like the paint kit guys in there. Just got the las cannon before it only had a melt gun. It's a very bits squad. It just put together with spare parts. And I got a melt gun and a las cannon here. So that's 185 points. 5 points for that and 10 points for the las cannon. 5 points for the melt gun if you didn't get that. So that's more of a tank hunting squad. That's more of an infantry squad. I've got 2 tactical squads. They cover both sides of the board. So I'm pretty happy with what I got. If you got 10. And you don't have a heavy and a special weapon, definitely do that. If you some reason don't, I don't know, just do it. Alright, go find one of your mates' Space Marine spare parts and add a las cannon on or something. That's what I did. So now we'll just get into deploying and how you should use these guys in a game. So, formation. I've got 2 squads here. I've got 2 formations set up for you, how you should deploy them. So we've got formation 1, the spread formation. This is good if you're versing Imperial Guard, a Blast Army, or if you just know that you're versing another Space Marine army, you've got a Chapter Master, he's going to use his orbital bombardment on you, and he's going to try use a blast on you. You're going to want to spread out so the less amount of people can be affected from this bombardment. If you're not versing a Blast Army, you could always go with the Organised, which is pretty much just 2 lines of 5, or just in rows, like you're marching to war for some reason, I don't know. Always put your better weapons in the back, like the las cannon sergeant. He should probably be in the back as well, the melter gun guy. So you're going to want to put, and that's how you could march to war. So then the guys at the front get killed, your sergeant still stays there with his good leadership. Really, either way doesn't matter. Even if you're not versing blast, you can still use that. Even if there are blast, you can still use that. I'm just saying that would probably be better. Either way, this way you probably could cover more ground, but it really doesn't matter. You cover about the same ground, it's just your troops more spread out, and when you want to get them back together, it's a bit harder when you got a spread formation. So you should just really think about who you're versing when you're doing a formation. Are you versing an army with lots of blasts, or are you versing just a regular army? Either way, they both work. Pretty much as men and whatever you want. Sorry, I'm bloody mumbling. So they both work. You just got to think what would work best for me. Now combat squads. A lot of people have trouble. They want to go, oh yeah, say for their troops, all they got is one tac squad and a sniper scout squad, or just a regular scout squad, and that's their troops, and the rest is their armies made up of terminators and tanks and shit. So if you do that, you're going to go, oh, I can just split this squad into 5, and then I've got 2, groups of Space Marines that can go run around the board. You shouldn't do that unless it's required. Say the game type. You should really just think about the game type as whether you should combat squad them or not. So in the new rules, they got new names for, I can't remember. In 5th edition, so you got siege ground, so you got like say an objective here, an objective here, objective there. You got lots of things to cover. So you got lots of objectives to cover. That's when you're probably going to need combat squads. And if you're going to combat squad them, put them at the 2 most back objectives, more towards your side. Let the full squads charge up and try to take these ones. So you're going to want to do that if it's that. But always try to keep them together. If it's annihilation and it's how many units you kill is whether you win or not, definitely keep them in a squad of 10. Don't be stupid and don't think if I got more I can take on say a horde army like orcs will have a lot more squads than you. Don't think to split them up to even out the squads is that how you should do it. You should just keep them in your full squads. It doesn't matter if that you got less squads or whatever. So try to keep them together unless it's required for say objective game types. So moving. Should you move or should you not move? You should always move all the time. It is very, I don't know how to say it. It's not good. Well, it is good, but you should just be moving all the time. There's nothing wrong with moving. It doesn't affect anyone but this guy here, okay? The heavy weapon guy. He can still shoot if he's got a rocket launcher. He can still shoot Grak rounds at a snapshot. So he rolls a 6, he hits. It's a bit of fun, bit of luck. But that's the only guy you affect. If you can, always try to move around the board. Always move up and pressure, say armies like Tau or Imperial Guard. But if you're versing horde armies like Orcs or Tyranids, you should still move, probably just move back away from them and keep shooting them as they take longer to get towards you because you're moving back to get an assault. So yeah, always move no matter what, when you can, always move. Assault. Should you assault before they assault you? Or should you just shoot some more and let them assault you? Always assault first. No matter what. Even if there's only... Unless there's like 3 guys left in that squad and they're going to do fuck all to you, say the Scarsman Blob squad. If they're right there and they're at like almost full strength and they're right there and you're right here, say you're protecting an objective or something, it's just going to sit there. Always charge them first, because if you let them charge them, you're going to have like a million fists just punching you to death. It doesn't matter how strong they are. If there's a million of them, you will slowly but eventually die. It doesn't matter how big a Space Marine is. So always assault them first when you can. Now for transports, I only got 1 Rhino, but I always take 1 squad and a Rhino. Always do that. Transports only make things better. Don't think you shouldn't take them. A Rhino's only 35 points. That's cheap as chips. So always take a transport when you can. It only makes it better for you. You get up the board faster. You can move 18 inches in a turn now with the Rhino with the flat out, because a Storm Bolt is not going to do anything, so you're going to go flat out anyway. Yeah, so always, that's going to help you get up the board to an objective, or just, cover your guys because they're inside there, they can't be hit. And Rhino's also good because you can shoot out of the top. For a drop pod, if you want. I don't use them, I don't have one. They're probably pretty good. I'm more of a, start on the ground and move up rather than just teleport everywhere and blow shit up. I'm a bit more organised with my strategy, so I don't use drop pods, but use one if you got one, or if you want to buy one, go ahead. Nothing wrong with a drop pod. So that's it, guys. I pretty much covered most of what you need to do. These guys got objective holders, so are scouts, but scouts die quicker. So these guys are your objective holders. They are the shit. They are the cream. They're not the cream, but they are the backbone of your army. I take 2 squads because I have 2 squads, but I think you should always have 2 tac squads. Don't get just what you need. Don't just get 2 troop choices and then stock up on Terminators and tanks. Okay? get as many troops as you can. It'll always help you. Okay guys, so just like and subscribe if you want more videos. Comment if you think I did something wrong with this video, or did something, I made something wrong, tactically wise thing. Or just comment on what video I should do next. I'm going to be covering all the Battle Force guys first, and then I'll be, doing all the other stuff. So thanks for watching guys. This is Imperial 40K over and out.